#1 New York Times best-selling children's book, Read All About It, right here. And please welcome First Lady Laura Bush and Jenna Hager. Thank you for helping us pack. We saw what you were packing up back there.
We've gotten used to packing China.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very nice to meet you finally.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And congratulations to you.
Thanks.
Do you want to call your dad again?
Yeah. Mom,
I did just talk to him right before we drove up, and he said, do not call.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right, so congratulations on the pictures are on the cover of People magazine. The wedding looks like it was absolutely beautiful.
It was beautiful.
We had a lot of fun.
It was a beautiful wedding.
So I think we have some other stills that, now, was it stuff that you released, or this is, what are we seeing here?
Well, yeah, we released it not necessarily to People magazine. We were hoping not to be on the cover of any magazine, but I guess they thought that they wanted to show it, which is fine.
Well, they're curious, of course. That's a big deal.
Yeah, but that's my sister, my dad, and my mom.
And did your dad cry? Did the president cry?
Yes, he cried.
Did you cry, Mrs. Bush?
I cried a little bit, but not as much as the rest of them, because they're all
I looked back at one point, and it was like the entire family was just waterworks. Yeah. And I also cried. Somebody brought me a handkerchief.
Well, I mean, it's a very emotional time.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of dancing going on there?
A lot of
dancing. Jenna thought maybe she could show you some tips.
No,
Really? A dance-off. I don't know if you've ever been in a dance-off. Sure.
But this is Henry with our friend Erin in the middle of a very serious dance-off.
Really?
There's our flower girl. She thought that was funny.
Now, where are your dance moves? I'm looking at you laughing back there, but I don't see you dancing.
Well, no, when you're in the circle, it's the two people that are the dance-off that you pay all attention to.
Sure.
But it wasn't about me.
You didn't have a
dance? Here's the Congo. I'm sort of the fourth person there. There's Henry jumping. I don't know if you can see.
Who's the lead guy?
That's Super T, our band.
Okay.
He's a lot of fun.
It looks like a superhero, kind of.
He dresses up in a Superman costume. Oh, yeah. That's called the Zoolander.
I like that. Well, that's very cool. So there was a lot of dancing going on.
There was I changed because when I tried, even though I loved my dress, when I tried it on in the dressing room, I couldn't do my signature move.
Which is a twist to the floor, and she couldn't do that in the gown.
So that top of the cake looks like it's about to fall off right there. Was that dangerous?
We're laughing because we cut it in and we felt this sort of shift, and we were like, uh-oh, now we've done it.
It looked like it was all going to go into him. Well, I got you a wedding gift.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So, for you, Ellen underwear with a veil.
That is so pretty.
Yeah. For Henry.
I love them. Thank you so much.
Very hilarious. Yeah.
Here, we'll put these right here.
All right. So, you had...
I mean, wearing this boxers. It's probably about
send us those pictures when you get a hold of those, all right? Sure. Hey, listen, so the ranch was a great place to get married.
Yeah.
It looked like nobody could fly over and get pictures or bother you, really.
That was really nice.
Yeah, so can we borrow it for our wedding? Can we get the ranch? Is that all right? Okay, great. I appreciate it.
Sure, you can.
All right.
It's a good idea to do it somewhere private because to us it was a really special day to be with family and
you don't want people trying to fly over and get stuff like that.
I definitely didn't want to have to introduce myself to somebody and so
at
it was
our
own wedding.
Yeah.
My parents were very understanding about that. Some parents aren't. I've heard.
No, it's good to have a small thing. It's a very private thing. So this is a lot to do. You're planning a wedding and you're at the same time promoting a book. I mean, this could be stressful on a relationship, you know, to be doing this at the same time.
Well, she did start calling me Momzilla.
Well, she liked the details more than I did.
It really kind of hurt my feelings.
No, it didn't. I hope it didn't hurt your feelings. She's just really good with details about parties that I would never have thought of, and some of the details she wanted to go her way, which...
Right.
But
you had fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we had a lot of fun on the book
It sounds
tour.
like a lot is coming out right now.
It's sort of like a therapy session.
A good thing you all are here. What else do you want to get off your chest? Obviously, you're very, very angry, and we might as well just let it out. All right, tell us about the book, because I think it's a great idea. It's about a little boy who...
It's about a little boy who can do everything. He rules the school, but he doesn't like to read. He doesn't like books. And it's really based on little boys that Jenna and I taught when I taught years ago, and Jenna taught recently. And the whole story, the whole premise is based on the very first class I taught, who were fourth graders in Dallas, and they would pretend that Charlotte and Wilbur, the characters in Charlotte's Web, were in the room, so that after I finished reading this, that chapter that day for the chapter book, then they would talk to Wilbur, or they would talk to Charlotte. Or...
And my mom would tell us, Barbara and me, these stories of her first classes, because of course, we were so fascinated in our parents' lives before us. And we loved that idea of these little kids who would pretend that these fantasy characters were real. And I think any good teacher, and definitely great literature, can do that for kids and adults.
It's a great idea. It's really great. And so, and how much, so it really was collaborative. It was both of you writing together.
It was just something I think in retrospect we realized we'd been working on for a long time. This story, we're both teachers, we love school, we love the way the illustrations go through the school year and the way the schoolroom is with the reading list and the rules and everything that a schoolroom has. So,
but she's a very strict editor, so we worked together and it was a lot of fun. But I think we.
But Jen actually wrote it.
No, I didn't. We wrote it together.
Here we go again. All right, so this is, how are you feeling emotionally that the president is leaving soon? Are you sad? Are you excited?
Well,
get a break?
mixed feelings, of course. It's been 8 years. It's a long time to live in the White House and to have that kind of stress. And there are a lot of things I'm looking forward to. In fact, I was thinking the other day that I'm going to keep a little book of things I want to do, like garden.
Today she said, I just can't wait to garden. I was like, yeah, right.
No, I bet. I mean,
so there are, there are a lot of things about normal life that I look forward to. Although, you can't ask for a more magnificent place to live than the White House, both with all the fabulous things, the wonderful furniture that belonged to all the different presidents before us, and of course the chef. And the art that we get to live with. So.
Well, you can take a few of those.
Maybe not a good idea. Maybe not a good idea. All right.
Just get a lamp or something like that. Bye, everybody. And so you'll move to the ranch? You'll be living there now?
We'll live in the ranch, and then we'll live in Dallas, probably.
Great. All right, and McCain was here, and is it safe to say you'll both be voting for McCain, or?
I don't know. I'm not going to say on public television who I'm voting for. I think, as my dad says, that's why there's the curtain around the booth. It's a private decision.
Do you want a curtain? All right, well, thanks for being here, and very nice to meet you. And again, get us a shot of those when it goes on.
That's first thing we'll do when we ever have a chance to take a honeymoon.
Wonderful. All right. Read all about it. It's currently in bookstores, and everyone in the audience, you're all getting a copy. Kathy Preston joins us after this. Don't go away.
Up next, author Kathy Preston shows you some small things you can do to be healthier and change your life. And still ahead, Journey and their new singer make their television debut with a classic hit.
Well, I'm excited for y'all to meet our next guest. She's a best-selling author and personal growth counselor. Her latest book is called Quantum Wellness. Please welcome Kathy Preston.
Hi, Ellen.
All right, so let's talk about the book, because I really do, I love the way it's written, and I